like really, 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 really pretty. It looks kind of almost like airbrushed in person. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Brittany Story here, and you are back in Nifty space. So you guys probably clicked on this video because you are interested in the new Caviar Stick eyeshadow by Miss Laura Mercier. And Laura Mercier and Influenster were nice enough to actually send me a few of their new shades. So they launched 12 new shades. I feel like it's like a cult classic, like the caviar sticks, the cream eyeshadow sticks. Look how cute that is. So cute. Okay, this came in the box. Gorgeous, gorgeous model. Introducing 12 new bold, colorful shades. Caviar Stick eyeshadow. Pigmented eyeshadow stick, crease and transfer resistant. Well, we will see about that. So they sent me 3 shades. They sent me a shade called Plum, Raspberry, and Golden. They are $29 each. And then these are the colors. So this one, the middle one is gonna be the Plum. This is gonna be more of a golden color, and then the bottom is gonna be more of a raspberry color. That is raspberry. It's super creamy, super pretty. It kind of has like a cranberry look, and there is a little bit of shimmer in the color. Okay, and then this is the Plum shade, and you guys, these swatches are not gonna be the best, but you definitely will be able to see the pigmentation and the color payoff. And I would like to probably use Plum as an eyeliner. It's kind of hard for golden to show up, but it's a pretty color. I thought it'd be a little bit more kind of sheer shimmery, but it's very opaque. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the shade Raspberry. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of like focus this on the outer and inner parts of my eye. And I'm also using a really light hand just because I feel like with cream products, like if you go overboard, it's kind of harder to clean up. And I just like to do that with newer products anyways, because I can be a little heavy-handed. So far, the product is blending out really, really nicely. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with a smaller, like dense brush. This is how it looks. And then I'm gonna go ahead and kind of buff out the edges. So these actually are blending out like a lot nicer than I thought. So I definitely can see the hype with these products because I was expecting it to be a little bit more on the balmy side and kind of harder to blend out and a lot more messy. But once you start to blend, they instantly kind of turn into like a matte formula, which I really like. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and deepen up the look with the shade Plum. So this plum on top of this raspberry is a little bit harder to blend out. But you know what, let me actually look at the formula. This might be a matte. Oh, it doesn't say. Okay. So I'm thinking the plum is more of a matte formula and then the raspberry is a little bit more shimmery. And I'm seeing that it's a little bit harder to blend out putting the matte on top of a shimmer. Does that make sense? But I mean, you can still blend it out though. Okay, you guys, so literally this is just 2 caviar cream sticks. No powder. There's not a million colors. I think so far so good. It looks really, really pretty. Like really, 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 really pretty. It looks kind of almost like airbrushed in person. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my bottom lash line. And then I'm gonna leave a space right here so I can put the gold here and here. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a more flat brush so I can just kind of like blend out the bottom. Also too, with the matte shades, I would definitely work fast because they definitely dry fast. As you guys can kind of see at the bottom, it's getting a little bit patchy. So I'm gonna go in with another flat brush and use a powder eyeshadow underneath. So I'm gonna use the Mercier palette. So pretty. And I'm gonna go in with the shade 1988, or no, just kidding. I'm gonna go in with Yugo. So that is the shade right here. And I'm just gonna do kind of like a stamping motion just to kind of like fill in the gaps and holes. So yes, that's a quick tip. If you are doing like eyeliner on the bottom, or if you're using a cream shadow as eyeliner and if you feel like it looks a little messy, or if there's gaps, just go in with a super deep matte shade and it'll just clean it right up. So I'm gonna go ahead and touch up just a little bit more like on the like inner corner and outer corner as far as like the dark parts go. Okay, so this is just the eyeshadow before I put on mascara. And I would have to say, using the plum shade underneath, it was giving me kind of a hard time because it wasn't moving, which isn't a bad thing, but I think that's just good to know with using some of their matte cream products on kind of like the waterline under here. You just have to definitely work fast, and I would just go in with like a little bit at first and just build up. Also the layering of the shimmer products and not realizing that the darker shade was more matte, that was another learning curve as well, as far as it not blending out as seamlessly, but I got it to work. So overall, I do like the products a lot. I think the look looks really pretty. I mean, honestly, if you're that type of person where you don't want to have a ton of makeup palettes like some of us, I think this would be a really good thing. You can literally have like 3 shades, even 2 shades, and it can just be like your everyday look. So I'm not gonna put lashes on. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little mascara. So the mascara that I'm going to use is going to be the Hourglass Caution Extreme Lash Mascara. And it looks like this. Super pretty packaging, by the way. And I'm just going to put some of this on. Okay, so mascara's on, and I am going to use the Bobbi Brown Chocolate Lip Pencil as my lip liner. By the way, that is like my all-time favorite lip liner. Also, Clinique's Chocolate Chip. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Love that. Actually, I think I'm just gonna go in with the Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb, because why not? As you can tell, I love this so much because there's barely any in there. I have to get some more. I'm gonna top it off with the Bobbi Brown Buff Lip Gloss because I kind of want to lighten it just a smidge. Okay guys, so I am finished with the look. This is how everything looks with the mascara on, full face, lip gloss. So as far as the products go, I would probably rate them like a 7 out of 10, just because I found when I would layer them with different textures, sometimes they were a little bit harder to blend. Other than that, I felt like the shimmer shades were really, really easy to blend and they weren't super messy at all. And I feel like as far as the outcome of the entire look, I am pretty pleased with that. So yeah, guys. Also too, I feel like these are not going to crease just because of how well they set. And I feel like they will live up to the claim of basically having a 12-hour wear. So that is definitely a really good thing. Yes guys, I hope you liked this review and tutorial, and again, I'm so excited to have a new camera because it's really gonna make filming a lot easier and it's going to be a lot better quality for you guys, so you can get the full experience of the products that I'm reviewing or the tutorials that I'm doing, or just me trying to teach you guys techniques. So yes guys, if you like this, please give it a thumbs up, comment below, and yes, so I will see you guys soon. Bye.